My name is James Naylor, and today I'm going to talk about the regulations across the supply chain of New Zealand Manuka honey to China. The two regulations I'm going to talk about are Track technology and American foul brood disease. But firstly, I'd like to cover the importance of regulations across the whole supply chain. As we know, New Zealand and China have a free trade agreement. This means that they are able to trade between one another without having to pay any tariffs. New Zealand can produce between 15,000 and 20,000 tonnes of Manuka honey a year, but China consumes 300,000 tonnes of honey a year, causing a supply and demand deficit. As New Zealand honey is extremely expensive and China couldn't import enough of it, this meant that businessmen were buying honey and blending it with cheap honey to increase the yield. In 2014, MPI said that only 1,700 tonnes of Manuka honey were produced, but 10,000 tonnes were sold and labelled as Manuka honey. This has led to Track technology. Track has been created to make it easy for any buyer to trace their honey back to the hive. This has been created by Origin software located in Tauranga. Track is a cloud-based platform that provides full visibility of the honey supply chain from land to the consumer. Track works by using a small NFC RFID tag which are attached to the hives, drums and jars. Track uses a combo of mobile apps and PC-based platforms to simplify data management. Track also is beneficial for stolen hives, as you will be able to trace the hive back to the owner if the hive was sold. According to MPI, over 80% of Manuka honey may be fraudulent. Track has reinstated the confidence in the buyer. My second regulation I'm going to talk about is American foul brood disease and how we restrict the spread of it. What is American foul brood? American foul brood is a bacterium which produces a very resistant, long-lived spore which has the ability to spread very easily. American foul brood was first discovered in New Zealand in 1877. Within 10 years, the disease had spread across New Zealand and was blamed for a 70% reduction in the nation's honey. It may take many months before a hive will die from American foul brood, but during this time, American foul brood can spread via beekeepers not noticing it and using the same equipment, which could be contaminated, them working on other hives at different locations, which would cause the bacteria to spread. Also, bees can come and rob hives and leave contaminated and go back to their hives. Because of the severity of the disease, American foul brood inspections need to be carried out. A certified disease elimination conformant agreement holder, this will have to be done between the 1st of August and 30th of November each year. The return of a certificate of inspection, all registered beekeepers are required to complete a hive inspection called the annual disease return. If American foul brood is found, beekeepers must kill the hive and notify Parasite Management Agency in writing within 7 days. As we can see, American foul brood is a serious problem, and if found, the steps are taken to avoid spreading it are thorough. This concludes the end of my oral presentation. As we can see, honey in New Zealand is very well regulated. and the supply chain has many different levels of regulation. They are all important to the success of the New Zealand Manuka honey industry. Thank you.